go. Hey guys, Sony Story Sass, and welcome to our Saturday Smokers Panel Live. And we have those two guys up there with their new setup. Looks super cool. You know, look at Eric. He's like all smirking. He's like, look at what I got. Look at what I got.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, let's see. I make sure everything has sound this time. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, guys, you guys know I'm still coughing. I got a little bit better, but I think I ruined it. Got a little bit worse today because I spent 8 hours in a 90-degree weather putting together a pergola. So, yeah, that took 4 of us 8 hours.
It's not bad.
And what is that exactly?
What?
What is that exactly?
Pergola is like a gazebo but flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
So like
a lot of work.
So an awning.
No, awning's connected to the house. Awning has no legs. This one you had just it. Okay, it's total of I think 7 or 8 boxes of parts.
Like a covered parking.
It's adjustable flaps, so you can just like it's big. Okay, it's big.
So
It's 10 by 20. 10 by 20 with a flap in the back.
That's not bad.
Well, let me just tell you, we didn't even finish for 4 of us. We didn't finish. All right, the ladder's still outside. We didn't even finish
Why?
because there's a lot of parts. a lot of parts, a lot of work. So we were gonna hire somebody to do it, and they're like, "Oh, we want like $2,500 for that. $2,500 to put that together." And I was like, "Let me try to see if we can put it together." And then after today, I was like, "I'm stupid. Should have hired them to do it." It was so hot. It was unbearable. I was cramping. My body hurts. What does that mean? That means we should celebrate by smoking an American cigar today, like I was supposed to. Because I was like, you know what? I'm still coughing. I should stop. Nope. I need a cigar today, even if I'm coughing. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Let me get a cutter, cut it, and then let's smoke. Where's that cutter? Where's that my cutter? Oh, there
Yo,
it is.
don't Martin look fly today?
Don't Martin look fly today? Martin looks like that every day when he go to work.
Exactly. You look good.
So it's not like something special. It's like something that I see him many times.
Like,
Like
I'm just saying.
for you, it might look special because you're always in a black t-shirt. So when you
Right.
dress up, you dress up. You are like, you know, you're fly. All right, you are cool. You're looking. You're sharp. But for Martin, it's always like that.
I think my boy looks sharp.
Thank you.
I'm not saying that he doesn't look sharp. I'm saying that he looks so sharp every
I
day.
think I think he fit the scenery more than.
He looks like he's about to go to work,
What the fuck?
but he's sharp. I'm just saying that he's sharp. He's sharp every day. He's sharp every day, and you're sharp once in a million year.
What he needs to be.
Yeah, when he needs to be. Sure, if you want to call that when he needs to be. So I see Martin, you're smoking American.
Yep.
Casey Newman.
The American.
What are you smoking, Eric?
The only American cigar I know. Shadow
Which is?
Smoker Legion ITS. Best American cigar ever. Made by 2 guys that live in America.
You know, I can't even deny that. I was gonna say, you know, that's not really in America, and I think about it, it's like these are not made in America either.
We
So-
are as American as it gets.
Is it?
This one is.
I don't know about your ass.
We asked, ooh, spicy, ooh. I definitely lost my palate a little bit from not smoking for over a week.
Well, I'm on keto, so let's see how this affects me.
Oh, he's on keto. He should have given the ITS then. See if he
Bro, I
turns
did
green.
smoke.
No,
I did.
He suffered through ITS because I had to do a video and he had to do a whole bunch of tape with it.
Yeah. He made me suffer through like recorded videos and like
Yeah, but I think it's like that's half of what I suffer, bro. I suffer for like 2 hours. You suffer for 15 fucking minutes.
I still didn't smoke 10 cigars though. So
Why is it his microphone sounds a lot better than yours, Eric?
Because his shit is up to his fucking throat.
Yeah, put it on your fucking throat. I can't hear you. I can only hear him.
Fuck your face.
yeah, I got mine right here.
You know how every time we always like America, fuck yeah, right? I did not know what the sentence after that is until today.
What is it?
Bomb.
You should look it up. You should look it up. You really should look it up.
We should play it.
I can't. You'll get this flag so bad.
All right, I'll look it up later.
Eric, look it up. Look it up and show it to Martin.
America. Fuck yeah.
I should have known that's the type of lyric that's gonna be on that because it's so like American proud
Yeah.
kind of song. It's very, very American proud.
Very American.
Val.
What's up, Val?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? How's it going?
Hey,
Yeah,
Val, I
totally
have to kind of
flips
fix
off.
his camera a little bit. Hold on.
America. Fuck yeah. Coming to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, America. Fuck yeah.
No, keep going. There's more. No, go. Keep going.
Tourists.
What are you? Are you testing the
Oh,
audio?
Freedom is
No,
the only
audio is
way.
working.
Look at-
Yeah.
Look at, I'm only getting like half of Martina on my screen.
Well, you gotta look at my screen. Both
I
of you
only
guys are
do
just fine.
fucking-
It's all right. We're doing it off of Tony's screen.
So Martine, you got to sit on Eric's lap, or Eric got to sit on Martine's lap.
No.
So
just make Tony's screen wide. and
Yeah,
then you'll see
make
both of
Tony's
us.
screen wide.
That's
So you
okay,
how I
can
do
see
it.
us, yeah.
okay, let me do that.
So
All
Let me
right,
figure out-
Eric, continue to read the lyric all the way down. It gets
What the fuck?
explicit.
Taurus,
Alright.
your game.
All right, now
it's
you're
your
making me
cost. Now you have to answer to America.
There.
Fuck yeah.
there. Okay,
So lick
so
my butt and suck on my balls. America, fuck yeah.
nope, that didn't work.
What
That's
you
kind
gonna
of the
do?
lyric.
All right, that did not
Wow.
work.
Yeah.
All right, something's wrong here.
Yeah, you have to pin
Click the video.
no pin
All right,
pin Tony video.
I did. All right, I got all right, here we go. Let me do it. Okay, I'm back to where
Hey,
I was.
Val,
All
I
right,
see
yeah.
you. I see you, Val.
All right, so let me hear you said press on.
Press on Tony's
Yeah,
screen,
pin
Send
Tony
Tony-
video. Just hover over it.
and then you'll
There's a
see the
pin.
little the pin tag.
Okay. It says no, it doesn't say it's Tony's name on there.
No, just click
No,
Tony,
just click Tony.
One
It
time.
should be a pin.
and then
Oh,
you'll
yeah, it
see the
says-
pin pop
It-
up.
I see a pin.
Yeah,
Click
click
it.
on the pin.
Click on the pin. It says pin or it says full screen. What do I do?
Pin.
Pin.
Pin, right? Pin. Okay, I pinned it.
Now
There
you
you go.
can see all of us.
Yeah.
What is yeah?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so on the screen with Tony, yeah, I can see you guys, but
Cool.
It's tiny, but you can see them.
yeah, tiny.
Yeah.
But on the
It's
other screen where
Okay, don't worry about that. Just worry about the main screen.
okay, so now I see a half and half. So you can double to join up to 3 people at a time. I don't want to join this.
What are you doing?
I'm reading.
Val
I
is
said
like
I'm
doing
reading.
this like as if this is the very first time he did this today.
Hey, look it. I'm not used to doing this. I'm a techie illiterate.
No, but that's the thing. It's not like we haven't been doing this for years.
No, but wait, it's different. Somehow it's different. It's different. Okay, because usually, okay, here it is. Usually when I'm on with this format,
Mhm.
I have Eric on a big screen. I have Tony. You're in the middle screen with everything in the background, and I got Martine on the right side, and I'm like a little caption on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, which is okay with me because I don't need to see myself. I need to I need to try to see you guys.
Yep.
So okay. Anyway, in the background, I can see the screen in the background behind Tony. I guess that's behind you, right, Tony? Yeah. No, it's not behind you. It looks like it's behind you, but it's up above, and it looks
Yeah,
like
it's
behind
up
Yes.
above. Yes. We're
All
on
right.
top.
All right.
So-
Well,
so
okay. You know what?
Basically, Val, we're on top, peeing down.
Okay. All right. That's all right. I got you guys. All right. I got you. All right. That's cool.
So
Sporting the you know. I know everybody's jealous out there, but that's okay.
There we go.
That's good. I'm good.
so we only have 6 people today. I don't know if I should like announce it, but you know, I'll see if anybody we'll get more people later today. If we get more people, I'll announce something different. And if we don't, we don't. But yeah, hey, we survived July 5th. July 5th turned out to be a hoax. There was
Everybody
no,
had their fingers. Everybody had their fingers.
you know, July 5th
Yes.
is supposed to, according to some fortune tellers, not fortune teller, but like prediction, that there's supposed to be a catastrophic tsunami, earthquake, and stuff that happens in Japan area. But that did not happen. Instead, they just have one little area in Japan that have roughly 2,000 earthquakes, but nobody died.
We had a bunch of flooding in Texas.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn, I forgot to ask if Eric can swim.
Thankfully, it's 4 or 5 hours down. About 5 hours down.
Yeah, my taste bud sucks today. My taste bud sucks. I taste all kind of weird taste. Man, I had to work my taste bud back for this.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Joey.
Yeah, catastrophic flood hit central Texas. You would think that Texas is not a place to be flooded because it's really flat.
I mean, that's why
That's
it's
why
flat.
it's flat. Okay, Texas. So when
But high
the-
elevation.
No.
I wouldn't say high elevation, but so Texas is basically a desert. When it rains, it floods. That's the
But,
problem.
yeah, there's no like water body. Oh, yeah, there's a water body, not up north, but I wouldn't think that this place is gonna, flood. But hey, celebrate July 4th. Happy birthday, America. A day late, but still, happy birthday, America.
Hmm.
Yeah. Happy birthday, America, to all the Americans. I hope you guys are happy, celebrating. Scare the shit out of my dog with your firework. Yes. Also, we
Oh,
have, what?
Let's say kind of went early. I went to bed early.
I spent quite a bit of time watching Eric eating $100 boba, bubble tea.
Oh, yeah, how the fuck did you guys find me?
Okay,
It's everywhere.
I didn't fucking
You're
announce
famous,
anything,
bro.
it's also on Instagram. So I was looking. I watch it again on Instagram just to give him the
How
view.
did you guys
views.
fucking find me? That's
For
my
the
question.
views.
Who's you guys?
Fucking first Martine found me, you found me, and then fucking Jesse found me. I didn't say anything.
You don't have to say anything. It's called YouTube recommendation.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
YouTube recommendation. And it's like, okay, Eric, that's called toast la jour. Yes, toast la jour.
What's that?
It's called French baguette.
You making fun of the way he says it?
No, because he couldn't pronounce
I
it.
don't know
So
how to pronounce it.
he couldn't pronounce it. So I try to. I teach him how to pronounce it. It's baguette.
Baguette.
What'd you call it?
Baguette.
Call it baguette.
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 It's a baguette.
Baguette.
It's
Baguette.
baguette.
Croissant.
Baguette.
Croissant. Baguette.
Hassan.
Right. I didn't know you never been to Tulsa, Joe. I thought you like been there many times.
I did.
Yeah. You say you were going there the very first time. On that video.
No, the baguette place. Yes. That's my first time. Yes.
It's pronounced Bami. Bami is different.
Yes, I go to fucking Tula Jewels a whole bunch of time, but my first time to Paris.
Paris baguette. Paris baguette. So
Whatever.
So for H Mart, they either have Paris baguette or toast la joie in their facility.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, now you do.
First time. I don't give a shit. Just let me review my shit, or just not reviewing, just fucking eating.
If it's about food, you know I'm gonna critique it.
What's up, guys?
I'm having
I-
this I'm having this issue, mental issue of not being able to critique anything, that I start to look for things to critique. So I start to look for things to critique, and then Eric's video showed up. I was like, yes.
Fuck. So I went to that fucking Hutchin barbecue.
Barbecue.
Hutchins
Okay.
barbecue.
Yeah, I did a video on that one.
Hey Toby, hey Jesse.
And what did you eat? What did you eat there?
I ate the rib biscuit.
What kind of ribs?
Burnt.
It's a biscuit. brisket.
Brisket. Not
Oh,
a
you ate the
biscuit.
brisket.
Yeah,
The
brisket.
brisket.
There you go.
Okay.
Fucking English, you know.
Okay. You had the burnt ends on the brisket. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I had a one
Or
with
you
bone.
had brisket slices?
No, brisket ribs. They call it.
No, there's no such thing as a
Brisket and
That-
ribs are two different places.
It
That's
was-
what
it
they
was a
call it
rib.
there.
It
They're
was a
lying
rib.
to you. They're lying to you.
They have brisket and brisket ribs.
No
And I
such
want-
thing.
I told them I want the brisket with the bone inside. So
So
that's
you
what they
rib.
call it. They're like, you want the brisket rib? Yeah.
No. Then you probably got a short rib, and they call it what you want.
No, what? No.
Oh, that could be it. Brisket short ribs.
I don't know, but it's big as fuck. It's not short. I tell you that.
Well, it's like it's like McRibs. McRibs is not
take a-
ribs.
You take a picture of it?
I got a whole video of it.
You didn't answer my question. Did you take
No,
a picture?
I didn't take
of
a
it?
picture of it.
Well, so you got to have backups. You got to take a picture and then you do video.
What?
Got to have stills to show.
I work with what I have, Val. I don't have one camera.
You got a phone.
You could go into the video, take a screenshot of that video, and now you got stills.
There
No,
you go. You
I'm
see?
good. I'm too lazy. Let me.
Right? So
You want to see it, Val? You better get
Look-
close to the screen, boy.
Look at. I have never heard of a rib.
To be honest, that's what they call it there because I asked them. I was like, hey, can I get the brisket? They're like, you want the one with no bone or bone? I was like, the one with bone. He's like,
That's
they call
ribs.
it there. They call it there. Rib brisket. That's what they
No
call
such
it.
thing. That's just a sales or marketing thing. There's no such
Exactly.
thing as a rib
Exactly.
brisket.
That's like Honduras, San Andreas.
It was a rib.
Like I say, I don't know.
How much? Is it $30? Is it $30?
Yes,
Then it's brisket.
it's like this fucking.
Brisket comes in slices. There's no
I
bone
know,
to
but
it.
the one they have. This one, Val, is with the whole bone.
That's a rib.
That's a rib.
That's a rib.
That looks like a short rib.
Bro,
That's a rib. Yeah, that's
Okay,
a rib.
It's a rib.
they
Yeah.
call it
That's a rib.
fucking rib brisket. I don't
They la-
fucking know.
That's like calling a Churchill Toro.
Like I said, I don't know. That's what they call it there, so it's not my fucking problem.
That's like saying McRibs is actually ribs.
Yes. I
Or
mean,
like
okay,
Taco
so,
Bell's
all right,
taco.
All right. Outside of that, was it tender?
It's very tender.
Had a good texture to it.
Yes.
A good bite, pull away, or
It
did you
doesn't-
slice it, or did you
Did you
peel
fall
it
off
off
the
the
bone?
bone?
Yes. When I bite it, it just come right off.
Okay.
It's like really tender when I bit it.
There you
There
go.
was no
Okay.
no
Okay.
restriction.
Okay.
What the hell?
No resistance.
Oh yeah, no resistance.
No-
It just melts like butter.
It just okay. That's good. Then it's a well-made. It's a well-made beef rib. If that's how it is. Yeah. Well, were you happy with it?
Yes. You know
And
what?
How many bones did you pay for?
How many bones? What do you mean? How many bones did I pay for?
Well, you only got one rib for the price that you paid for it. You got 2 ribs, 3
No, I
ribs.
got one. I'm telling you this though. The jalapeno wrap in maple bacon with like cream cheese and filled with cream cheese and
Sounds fucking
pulled
delicious.
pork. Bro, that thing is when you eat it, when you take a piece of it, it brings you like this whole journey of flavor. Sweet, spicy, like creamy, a little savory with it. It's kind of wild.
Kind of like me.
You know, I've never eaten like those like barbecue smoked rib meat thing made by Val. One day I'll get to try it. One day.
One day.
One day.
So, okay.
The thing is, like,
One
I
day.
don't want to visit Val for a week waiting for that. You know what I mean? Because
No, you'll think Val will be nice enough to put it in his luggage and just fly it over. I fly Bami over to Eric.
Hey, don't say it's for me.
Oh, it's definitely for you.
It's definitely not for me. You
Oh.
know, it's not for me.
Oh, I fly Bami over for for his girl and him. It's not like he didn't eat it.
It's just because she refused to eat the other half. You know?
I brought you 2, not half.
Yeah, but I only eat half. She eat 1.5.
That's choice. That's different. That's
No,
my
because
choice.
she love it, so that's her.
Yeah. Go out of my way, go to Boston, buy it, go on the airplane, fly it
But
with
tell the
me.
truth, man, fucking Boston have some fucking banger of a banh mi, man. I think they're like the best so far in the world, dude.
Only that shop. All the other shops suck.
Well, yeah, all the other shops, but there is that one shop there that's in Boston, makes fabulous banh mi, man. I remember when I lived in New York, even though I lived upstate, I drove all the way to Boston to get that banh mi. It's fucking
And the owner is
wild.
not even Vietnamese.
I don't give a shit, but that shit is good.
The owner is not even Vietnamese. She speaks Cantonese. That's all, you know. That's all we needed. Good
But hey,
food.
man, the thing is, like, all that banh mi shit is basically we got it from the France.
Pretty much. Baguette.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever. I don't know how to fucking say that.
Value, why are you smoking today?
I'm smoking a Davidoff, whatever the hell this is, man. It is good.
Okay.
I take the
Davidoff,
band,
whatever
had
the
to
hell
take
it
the
is.
band off.
Davidoff, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
That
what
looks
it
like
is.
Millennium.
Is it a white band?
It's a black band.
Black band.
Black band? The Black Series?
Well,
Like
I
Sarah?
don't know. I got
Or
it as a
Lonsdale?
gift. I
That
got
looks
it
like
as a.
Lonsdale.
I got it as a gift.
Oh, you know what that is? That's
Nope.
the Ascario.
Is this a Kiro?
They made it like a thin, long one. Ascario.
Oh, it's very good. It's
I
very
didn't
good.
know that.
I got it as a gift.
I googled rib brisket. It's the short rib cut from the brisket.
So yeah,
Short rib. Well, the short
So the rib
brisket. The brisket's up here, right? The brisket's the chest. So you got the short rib coming off of that. So okay, technically, if they want to call it that, yeah. But I would just call it a short rib.
I would never,
I
I
would-
would
I would-
never imagine ever see Val grabbing himself like that.
Oh wait, I could do more if you want. Wait,
I don't know. I don't know what am I supposed to say to that. In Central Texas, we have what's called
Wait a minute.
barbecue trail. It consists of several stops
Short
and so on.
rib.
Business. Val, are you drunk today? Just wondering. Just
Hey, yeah, I tell you what,
that's what I thought.
I got a lot of wild turkey in here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was like, that's not normal Val. That's the Val after 2 drinks.
Hey, it's all right.
Look at man, I went somewhere yesterday. It's bring your own stuff. So I
Whoa.
brought some stuff. And the stuff I brought, nobody was drinking. So I mean I brought it, I had to drink it. Right?
Okay. All right.
Yep. Might as well.
So, guys, now that we have 13 people, just so you know that we are working on something so that people who supported the shadow can all come to one place to chat soon.
Does that mean, hey, hold on. Does that mean I could announce it on my channel?
Huh?
That mean I could announce this at my channel too?
Once we have a release. We're just saying that we're working on something right now that will allow everybody who support the channel to be able to go like, hey, go to Discord afterward and chat there. And some of the stuff is got to be announced there. And if YouTube ever dies for us, like if our channel gets this just nuked,
Eliminated, yeah.
we'll continue to stream it there.
We will get eliminated.
Yeah,
That's
we
for
will
sure.
eventually. Yeah,
Eventually, we will get eliminated.
just
yeah.
win. All right. So we, once we have it, we'll give the link to everybody. Anybody can just jump into there, and then just make sure you know where it is, and then when we're ready, we'll release it. Everything will be there. We'll be streaming over there. We'll have the after chats and all that stuff over there, all together in one place. All right. It'll be for everybody who supported the shadow, who want to chat over there, who want to hang out there, who want to nerd out there. It's pretty much for nerding out because, other than that, why are you doing cigars? Nerding out. All right. So we're working on that. The ashtray and the humidor are with custom right now.
Okay.
Once you pass custom, once they decided to charge me more tariffs, then they will be in 17 different boxes to my house via FedEx.
Holy cow.
Yeah, 17. 17.
That's not too bad.
17 large size boxes. It came with a crate or pallet. It came with a pallet. 2 pallets. So it's almost like when a cigar arrives. So now that's gotta arrive. For the humidors, what we'll do is we'll have people in the Legion have first dips. And then we'll have supporter of the shadow. And then it will be up to the public. Okay? So anybody who's like who's in that chat room, once we announce that we'll release how many for the people, that's how many we have. And then it goes down there from there. Because there's literally very small amount of it. We don't have a lot. In terms of how much it's gonna cost, I'll tell you guys a amount once I paid the tariffs. It's gonna be a very interesting day once I pay that. And yeah, so it's up to you guys whether or not you want to play with that. And ashtray, same thing. Once I arrive, I'll let you guys know. We have more ashtray than humidor. We have we should have 50. Well, if I took a few, there will be like 40 something. Given that, as long as Eric doesn't want any, then we'll be okay. If Eric wants some, then yeah, we'll miss a few more. We're missing a few more. So it's on its way. It's finally on its way. I got the tracking number for the FedEx thing already. I'm just waiting for it to change hands. Okay, so that's there. That's that. So we have somewhere for everybody to nerd out. We have ashtray and humidor coming in very soon, and that's pretty much how I have going on right now. That's how I'm dealing with now. So, right, and then obviously there's a lot of cigar reviewed for the ITS. There's quite a bit of them out there now. So people who's interested, Google them. They're out there now. Yes.
So I was exactly thinking that. So Eric, you mailed out multiple packages. Have you got responses from most of the packages you sent out? And I'm not talking about reviews. I'm just saying, did they contact you in any form or fashion about it?
All of them did.
Okay, well that's good. That's a good thing. All right.
Oh, he got a lot of feedbacks and response out. Oh, we received it, thank you, and stuff like that. So much I have to get a documentary released in a few years.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, that's that's on the way. I don't know if ITS is gonna end up in some sort of event soon, but that might be. And I think I'll just have Eric go. I'll stay.
What kind of event?
I don't
What are
know,
you
like
talking- What the
there
fuck?
are some places, there are
Hey,
some
who-
like events that they're like people want us to be there, and
What are you talking about right now?
I'm not 100% sure yet, so I'm not announcing it.
Well, look at. Well, you have to look at proximity too, right?
Yeah,
you're not really-
it's very far
are
away
you-
from me. They're like California. I'm not going to California.
So
Oh.
you're not gonna let me fucking have a heads up on this shit? It's out of fucking state.
Yeah, it's
You better not
another
know.
state.
You expect me to fly to fucking Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh
now you
yeah,
know.
it's closer to you.
I don't give a shit. I'm not going to Kelly.
It's the best place ever.
What the fuck am I doing, Kelly?
You're doing an event.
Yeah, go represent. Go in the event. I'm flying to Taiwan. Don't see me complaining.
Yeah, I'm not going to Kelly, bro.
Yeah, and those
Look,
people who
I
have not
think-
tried ITS, you should try by now. You should try by now. even though I'm kind of happy where ITS kind of stand in most people's slightly above average ratings right now, which I'm pretty happy with. We're not the top tier. I think there's room to improve, but we're definitely not in the bottom tier.
Oh, I could have fucking told you that.
According to
What
one
you
of the
doing?
reviews, not really.
What are you talking about?
But yeah, we got a lot of room to improve.
Okay, so let me bring this up. So some of the guys that have left
Mhm.
have smoked a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I give you their names. James Irvin,
Okay.
Albert Irvin,
Mm-hmm.
Brian Allicock,
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Bates,
Mm-hmm. John Salas.
John Salas,
Yeah.
Gora.
Yeah.
They've all gotten at least a 5-pack or a 10-pack.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's a very good cigar. They think it's a very good cigar. Okay. They had no complaints with the taste. They had no complaints with the draw. They had no complaints with the burn. Okay. So they thought it was a good product.
I could have told you
Maurice
that.
Maurice did as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I brought one to Maurice
Okay.
and he liked it a lot too.
There we go. Yo,
Okay.
Sosa.
I don't know. So it seemed like you don't like it all because you haven't posted shit about it yet.
Well, that's the thing, right? I it could have been celebrated a different way, but it is what it is.
Well, I know. I'm just saying that, and I'm sure there's other members out there that have left that have hopefully would have tried it by now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and their big thing to me was that, to let you guys know, let you and the rest of the Legion know that even though they're gone,
Mm-hmm.
they still feel that connection from the very beginning up until the point they left. and they still support the Legion in their own way.
Okay.
And getting the cigars was one of their ways.
Mhm.
So I thought that was a nice thing to say to me,
Sure.
at least.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, it's a good cigar. It's a good cigar.
Yeah, John Salas reached out to me and say it was nice, and I saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And when you're talking about the reviews, when those reviewers are talking a little bit about some of the notes they're hitting,
Mm-hmm.
yep, yeah, I got that too. Yep, I got that too. Yep, I got that too.
Mhm.
So for me, the palette spectrum of what you were trying to achieve is there.
Mm-hmm.
You're hitting notes. A lot of people are picking up on, and a lot of people are enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah. What I was kind of fascinated on was everybody had the same notes but different spots.
Yes, they came in at different spots of the smoking. Like when I first smoked it, the first thing I got hit off was the pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the other people that have smoked it,
Yeah,
they
at the
didn't
end.
get that. They didn't get it. Yes, they got it more towards the end than at
Which
the beginning.
I have not experienced. I've been getting it just in the beginning and then dies
Well,
out for me. So
Today, this cigar is peppery in the middle, so
yeah.
it's kind of
So,
surprising.
I was trying to figure out why, but like I couldn't because I have not experienced that. I get the first 1/3 to half.
I think it's the development of the other people's palates.
Mm-hmm.
At what point, at what time they pick it up.
But that's the thing, right? Pepper is not a flavor. Pepper is a
No.
feeling.
Yes.
So you feel the burn, right? And so it's not really a flavor that you don't pick up because if it burns, it burns.
I don't know. I don't call it a burn. I call it more of a little tingle to me.
Tingle, yeah.
I get that tingling, All right.
That's why I was like, it shouldn't vary that much, but then like it does. So I'm very fascinated about that. Pepper can do a lot of things, right? It can open your palates and stuff like that. To open at the end, it kind of doesn't do much, but if you open in the beginning, it does a lot. So it's something that I feel like it's worth studying. So we're studying it. I'm studying at least. I'm waiting for Eric to study his part so that we can start working on the next part. We kind of did, but we haven't had our nightly argument yet.
Not time.
Huh?
It's not time.
Yeah. We just haven't had a nightly argument yet. Once we have it, then we start brainstorming, but we haven't had our nightly argument yet.
What do you mean time to shine? Bro, I'm always shining. I'm a fucking dwarf star. The white dwarf star, bro.
White dwarf star does not shine.
It does shine. It shines bright. It shines
doesn't.
bright. It shines so bright before it blow up. It's the brightest time of the star. Is
No,
before it blow up.
no. The brightest time is actually the red giant.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
But
it's
like I
white
said,
dwarf,
the
and then
star-
it continues to
Star
expand
shines
until
the
it's red
brightest
giant.
before it blow up. Okay.
Red giant's right before it blew up.
Oh, that's a white dwarf.
White dwarf doesn't
It
have
turns
anything.
white. It condenses itself into white. It's fucking emits so much light that it just collapses on itself and then poof.
We'll see about that when the sun decides to do that, because the sun is classified as red giant.
No, ours is pretty small though. Ours
It's
is
big
pretty
enough.
small
You
compared to
engulf Earth not in like nothing, okay? It will, okay? And
I know, but it's tiny compared to what's out there.
okay, let's just put it out. Star does not shine, okay? Star does not shine. Sun is a reflection of sunlight. There we go. But yeah, I do think Eric is shining a lot. So
He's a
good.
shining star, no matter
It's
who
good.
you are.
I don't know. We're in a chill period right now. Like it's really quite chill right now. And like, I think it's a good time that I get, sort of sick, kind of coughing and stuff like that. So I take some time off. But I think that take time off like really gets me like, man, I want to do some shit. I want to do something. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like all kind of stuff such as that. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this and that. But then again, at the same time, I was like, shouldn't Eric be doing that? And then it's not. I'm not saying that Eric isn't, because obviously Eric dragged Martin over to do it. But
Do
I would
what?
think that it's higher frequency videos, man. I should see like 15 videos from you, like every day.
You think it's easy?
It's easy when I don't have to do it.
Right. I fucking work, and it's so. And then tell the truth. Now I figured out my audio would be better, but I told you that night I fucking recorded a whole thing and I couldn't fucking post it. So yeah,
You need to make your microphone louder because it's very, very, very faint.
you give a shit.
See, when you
Just
say
talk
that you
loud.
don't give a shit, it actually sounds pretty loud. But when you don't,
Talk louder.
talk loud.
Get
man.
mad.
I can't get.
Just hold it.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm actually surprised to see the way he set up his studio, because I thought it was the same wall, but then now it's not. It's actually covered the other side of the wall.
It's a whole
It's not even
different-
covered. It's not even on a wall.
It's like domed.
It went around. It went around. So I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, he definitely can drive his car in now.
Yeah.
Moving this upstairs though.
You can have a smoke room in your upstairs?
No, I'm not gonna. No, it's gonna go back to so smoking time and podcast stuff can go back to normal. I'm using this because I'm switching. I'm switching the way I'm doing content. So
Mhm.
there's gonna be probably no smoking content, but cigars. Talk about cigars and stuff like that.
How'd you talk about cigar without smoking? How'd you talk-
Exactly. So
How'd you talk
you
about
just
burger
talk
without
about cigars.
burger?
Just talk about it. I just pre-record and fucking do a little B-roll while I'm talking. How about that?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I saw Tim's video today. It's like, he was talking about what brand should you avoid. What brand should you avoid? And he's like, the safe way to say that is those heritage brand you shouldn't avoid, because they already did it for 20, 30, 40 years. They know what they're doing. So usually their cigars safe. They're good. If they're not good, they will have disappeared long ago. But I was thinking about it. I was like, but those are the cigars that I no longer smoke.
For you.
Right.
Thank you.
No,
I
like, you
don't
know,
smoke
like,
them either.
yeah.
I smoke more
I don't know, man. You smoke a lot of fucking heritage. What are you talking about?
I like boutique. I smoke more boutique.
Yeah, like Eric, when's the last time you smoked Oliva?
I don't smoke Oliva.
There you go.
I don't own Oliva.
Yeah, exactly. When's
You
the
own
last
the
time you smoked a
125.
Romeo y Julieta?
You know why I owned it? You have no idea how that cigar get to me, do you? It's from fucking Yazzer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got
If
one from Yazoo.
If it wasn't for Yazzer, I don't have no Oliva. And I gave it all away too. I didn't even fucking keep it.
But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I name all the heritage, you don't own them. You don't
You
buy
mean,
them.
Eric, you mean you shared that cigar?
That's a better way to say it. You did share it.
There.
Yes, you shared that cigar with others so they can enjoy and experience an Oliva cigar, which
I
you
gave that shit away.
graciously
No, I gave that shit away, Val.
sacrificed.
Fuck that shit.
Which you graciously sacrificed.
You know, Gurkha, if you like earthy cigars, like especially if you like something like Amazon Basin,
Jason?
you might like Gurkha. That's the thing. Like, you know, the more I think about it, you might like Gurkha.
I don't think they're comparable.
Because Gurkha is a very earthy.
I don't think they're comparable at all.
No,
Like Gurkha Ghost and stuff like that, they are very earthy.
Gurkha is cardboard.
Well, I'm not saying like Cinder Gurkha. I'm saying like Gurkha Ghost.
I mean, I'll try the
you know.
Gurkha Ghost. I haven't tried it yet.
The Gurkha Ghost Gold.
But
Gurkha
I'll-
Ghost
I'll-
Gold and Gurkha Ghost Silver are equally earthy, really, to me.
I'll try them both when I see them.
Oh, you'll
But I'm
always
not
see them.
gonna
Pretty much every store has it.
I want to do. I still have them. Whether
I'm not
I
gonna actively look for
think I
them.
gave them away.
So
No,
like
I
I mean,
I shared them. I shared.
but that's the thing. Majority of the time we avoid Gurkha because Gurkha has this specific earthiness, dirt taste, and
that nobody
barnyard.
likes.
And it's just that it doesn't it
I forgot-
overtakes majority other tastes. That's why.
I forgot which. I remember when my first Gurkha. I forgot which one I smoked, but it was pretty decent. Way back though, like when I very first beginning. At that point, I think everything was decent, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
You see right there, Hotbox I'll just added the Gurkha Ghost and the Cellar Reserve. Cellar Reserve is actually not not made by normal Gurkha places. It's made by Las Lavas, so they're slightly different. And I smoked one Oliva, the Millennial V. I didn't care for it. Millennial V is
I like that one. I don't buy it though. I just don't buy it.
it's not a bad cigar.
I like them both, the Habano and the Maduro.
Yeah, they're
think-
not bad cigar. They're actually like a very safe cigar. Like if you
I
don't
think
know,
they're-
Yes.
They're really good to age. The Millennial V, yeah.
yeah. If you just go, okay, if you just got into cigar day one and you pick up a Millennial V, you're not gonna be disappointed.
No,
they're good. I
they
don't
are
know.
good.
They're
And then
good
let's
ci-
say
I
if you
think,
smoke
yeah.
for a long time, you smoke for a long time, and you pick up a Millennial V, you wouldn't say that's a bad cigar. You're just like, I don't care for it. You wouldn't say that's a bad cigar.
I care for all bread now.
So
You know what? I was watching a video.
Talk louder.
Oh, my bad. I was watching a video. This guy say it's easier to tear down than build.
Oh yeah. Of
So
course.
yeah, that hit me different when he said that because it's damn right. He's damn right.
because now you know how to build, and now once you build it,
Yeah,
you're like, oh shit.
Exactly. Once you build it, it's easier to tear
Mhm.
down than building. So that quote hit me different now.
Give you a different perspective.
Yeah,
Yes.
Eric is like growing up. Eric is like going and just went through puberty, and all of a sudden,
So go get the ITS. It's really hard to build.
Eric is like he went through like he's like a 21-year-old. All of a sudden, hear that his girlfriend is pregnant. That he's going through that right now.
Well, I did have my child.
I think he's going through that right now. He's actually seeing things differently now. Now, when he hear other people talking about cigar, he's not gonna go, that's shit, throw it away.
He's evolving.
Yeah. That's a good thing. That's a good evolve. You know, it's like freaking
But any cigar
uh,
that Tony say is good, just throw that shit in the trash.
like Charmander finally became like chameleon. Pretty good. That's good. I mean, I'm happy for that. I mean, that's a good thing because, like, you know, when Eric first joined Shadow Smoke Legion, he's very abrasive when it comes to certain cigars. But like I know he came from a good place to tell you that. He just wanted you to smoke something better. But now he also understands that something not as high end has its place as well.
I would not. I still choose a bitch.
Now he would choose a dog. No, he would not. No.
No.
Eric probably have some sort of future plan to move to Alabama, so he's got to choose. Yeah.
Alabama.
I don't want to be near Sosa.
Well, I don't know because he think that if he and a woman together on the island, they will repopulate the island. So that takes certain kind of breeding practice. You
I say
know?
me, not my kids.
Huh?
I say me repopulating, not my kids.
Right. So
Yeah.
if you try to repopulate and they had to repopulate,
They don't have to.
Okay, all right. How much emphasis do cigar put in the weight of a cigar? Last night I had a La Gloria Cubano Series R. It was 6x60. It was the heaviest cigar I've ever smoked. Took me 2.5 hours. Amazing. Okay. In terms of the weight of cigar, they should be around the same because the definition of premium cigar actually has a weight to it. All right, so there is some weight to it. So when when you are at a factory, when they give the tobacco to the people who roll the cigars, they weight the tobaccos before they give it to them. All right, they weigh the tobaccos, and they know how much tobacco that tobacco can make. So at the end, if you run out of tobacco, that means you're putting too much tobacco in your cigars by weight.
So basically, everybody does it. Okay.
Okay,
Not just one company, not two company. Everybody does it.
everybody does it. Everybody's done by weight, and then they say, okay, one of these, two of these, whatever. So it's all by weight.
Yep, including our cigar, the ITS. Go get it if
Okay.
you want.
It's all by weight. Even if they say half a leaf of this and stuff like that, it's by weight. So they know how much is in there. So when you have a smaller leaf, you count a little bit more, but it's all by weight. Okay. So it's not by the size of the leaf, but more like the weight of the leaf. Some leaves are thicker, whatever, when they bind it in. But it's by weight. And they don't even tell the people who roll the cigar what they're rolling and what the tobacco is. So they don't know what that is.
They weight the tobacco. They label the tobacco. They don't even label it. They're like this in the filler, this the wrapper, this the binder. They just go in order.
And yeah,
They
and then they're
categorize it.
and they tell the recipe 1 2 1 1 2 whatever.
Yep.
But they basically it's just a roll of tobacco fold up in the hand. There you go, and they put it in the bag in front of them.
The roller don't know what they're rolling.
The roller does not know what they're rolling.
Or
They
does
just
not
know. They
what
just know
type
they
of
got tobacco to roll. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all tobacco.
All tobacco. They don't know what they're rolling. So when you say you have 6x60, when you say have heavier cigar, but it has to do with the blend, right? If they use a lot of different cigars for fillers and stuff like that, I think a while back Jeff Bate talked about there's a cigar that they smoke has like 50 different regions in there. That means there's got to be 50 different tobaccos in there. In theory, that cigar's got to be heavier or packed tighter. So it's usually by weight. Because if the cigar is too heavy, you'll know. You put too much in there. The thing is that they could put more because they put it into a mold that presses them down. So they'll always be the same size at the end of it. So the weight tells them how much it is. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because I can tell, you can't tell how much tobacco you put in there once it's pressed in the mold. But if you weight them, you'll know. And when they test draw, that's exactly what they do too. They weight the cigar and they test. They have a machine that plug it in, and then take it out. It was good, and then they go to the wrapper. Wrapper is last, so they test the draw before the wrapper. Okay, this is why you can still have tight cigar because somebody who rolled the wrapper decides to go really really tight. Then then you gotta have a tight cigar. But they test the draw, make sure the weight is correct before the wrapper. Good question though. Most people don't know it's by weight. Most people don't know it's by weight because they don't know what that is. I mean, this tobacco is every leaf's different. Every leaf is different. But when you have by weight, you have thicker leaves, then you'll be able to do the same recipe even if it's thicker leaves. Because at the end, I can't remember how many like the premium cigar has each cigar had to be minimum of certain weight by ounces, and if you're doing like a short filler, it'll be significantly lighter because it's mostly air in there.
Right.
It's like a bag of chips. Mostly
Yep.
air.
Mostly air.
So yeah, it's by weight. Okay. Good stuff. Good question, Mike. That's most people. I don't think they will ask that. It's just like most people don't ask like what kind of leaf they use. They just use they just want to talk about the region of the leaf. They don't talk about the actual leaf that was used. And most people don't talk about the weight of the leaf. Obviously, broadleaf is way bigger, thicker than anything else. So if it's not done by weight, you could put a lot of broadleaf in there. Good question. So now that we went through another July 4th, what's everybody's plan for the second half of the year? Really? I should ask Eric. Eric, what do you think that we should do for supporter of ITS the second half of the year? Now that it's out.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I can tell.
I have no plans, bro. I never have plans. I just go with whatever my gut tell me to do.
What does your
Or
gut tell you to do?
I just do random things. I don't know. I don't have a fucking floor plan to like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and go. I might my plans like go like this up, or I could just go.
He doesn't plan at all.
I don't plan at all. I just do it.
What we need is more of those chatting sections, and I hope the people will start joining those new chat once we have it. Is to have some ideas, give us some idea, talk about dumb ideas, and then
That
and then we can go.
that would be good, but it could be bad at the same time.
Well, having more ideas is better than less ideas.
Yeah, but when you have so many ideas and they're like, you didn't use my ideas.
Well, obviously you can't expect your ideas are all gonna be used. When when Shadow Smoke's Legion starts, when all this we have a lot of ideas. The logo has 5,000 ideas. The name has a lot of ideas. I remember just the name Shadow Smoke's Legion. We went through 10 ideas, 10, 15 ideas before we choose one. And variation of combinations we went by before we choose that. The slogan we're not choosing two because we have so many of them. Right? So having the ideas allows you to pick and choose parts of an idea to do it. Without that parts of the idea, we wouldn't be able to do what we do today. I mean, even ITS is assembled by parts of ideas. Okay, we're gonna make sure Val can do this. We're gonna make sure this can that. Just parts of ideas. So Val, now that you smoke ITS a few times, right? Quite a few times, right?
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think ITS has changed the way that you taste other cigars?
No, but I do pay more attention to the transitions of cigars.
Okay.
Okay, pay more attention. Even though when you're in a discussion format like we are right now. Okay, before I would just smoke the cigar and not pay attention to it. But now as I talk and I take a puff and I let the puff go, I think about a little bit about what's there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that has changed a little bit with me.
Okay.
And and sometimes you will get caught up in conversation where you have a good cigar, because you smoked it before and you pull it out and you smoke it and it's good, but you're so wrapped up in what your conversation is about and the people you're with that you lose the cigar.
Right.
Okay. And that I guess that is part of it. Okay. But it also makes me take a step back. Okay. And so wait a minute. You got to enjoy the moment. You got to savor the taste that you have. Okay. Otherwise, you lose it. And oh man, what the heck? I just smoked a cigar and now I can't, you know what I mean? You just can't pinpoint certain things to it.
I'm okay with that though. I'm okay with losing the cigar if the conversation has gotten my attention. Right? If the conversation is that good, it's getting your attention, it's okay to lose the cigar. It's okay to lose the drink. you know, because what you should remember is the conversation, not the cigar. Because you can have the cigar again, but not necessarily the conversation.
True.
So I'm okay with losing, like became a muscle memory when I have a conversation.
So I guess with the ITS cigar itself, we know we have it being distributed by Mike, by Tim, and by Justin. Anything else beyond that?
Yeah, actually, there's a few shops that's carrying it right now,
Okay, that's good.
but they're local shops, so like it's more for the locals.
Well, yeah, but still, it's out there.
Yes,
Okay, and even
not a
though it's
lot,
local,
but there are a few.
Yeah, but it's just a matter of time before the word starts to get out and people start talking about it and that stuff. So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think. Well, number one, there's only so many boxes of it. So if it's too widespread, by the time you talk about it, it wouldn't have any available because it's widespread.
But that's what you want.
But if you think about that, right? Okay, let's say there's 500 boxes and spread between 50 states. Okay. And then so each state should have 10 boxes.
10 boxes. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Essentially that you are limiting that spread for state that doesn't have people smoking out that often.
So okay, well, saying that, then are you just trying to keep it a regional?
No, I wanted to keep it so that you know exactly what you get them. Think about it this way. Okay, if there's only $10 per state, right? How many cigar lounges in Chicago?
Okay, yeah. Well, there's a lot of cigar shops in Chicago and a lot spread out through the Chicagoland area, which is the nearby suburbs. Okay. I mean, right by me, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 close by me.
Okay.
And I have another 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4, 7 miles from me.
Okay, so that's 9.
Yeah, but if you limit it to X amount per state.
No, I'm saying equally. If you think about that way, equally distributed, right? So, just nearby you, proximity has 9 shops. Each state only gets 10 boxes. That 9 shop potentially took all of them. So anywhere outside Chicago is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not gonna have enough.
Listen, I've driven.
I just saw firework behind you.
Yeah, that's by me. I've driven miles to get a certain cigar. I've driven 110 miles to get a certain box of cigars.
I get that, but because they're not local cigar shop, don't have online presence, right? A lot of the time they don't have online presence. So let's say those nice shops is not around you, is actually in Champaign.
Yeah.
Now you have no way of getting them unless you drive to Champaign.
Fortunate for me, I have friends and family that live in Champaign.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you're actually limited.
But see, I'm looking at it at a different way. I'm looking at
this one motherfucking
moving the cigars, selling the cigars.
I get it.
And if that means I got to deprive 10 states, oh well, I'm so sorry, but hey, the other states stepped up and they, I gave them what I could. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like I like it so that that the people that truly want to support us gets them, and then you know exactly what you get them when you need it, rather than spreading, so wide into different states where some of the states probably don't have a lot of smokers, and then you're not gonna find them.
Okay, so it's like, let's take me for example. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
5 within a 3 to 4 mile radius.
Okay.
I can go to those 5 people and talk to them about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And my pitch would be it's limited. Okay. If you want it, I can get it, but whoever grabs that brass ring first is the one that's going to be able to get it. And if you don't jump on it now, you're going to miss out. And that's just the way it is.
That's what it is right now. Whoever
Yeah.
supports it right now gets it. And eventually there's not gonna be enough to distribute because there was no way to make sure that every state has it. But the thing is that right now there's a guaranteed places that you can get them. Right? Your local lounge might not have it. You can't just go in there and have a smoke there. But there are online shops where you can get them. So for me, that's not a bad idea. That's not too bad because
Well-
you can be any state, you can still get them.
Okay, if they know about the online shop presence,
Mm-hmm. But like, there's no way. Like how many shops not within proximity of you, like more than 40 miles away from you? That's quite a bit, right?
quite a bit, yeah.
Right. So if I distribute to those places, but I didn't distribute to the one near you, you're not gonna be able to get them unless you drive that far, because they don't have online presence.
So if that's the case, are you targeting online shops?
No, because I'm whoever comes to me, even if they don't have online shop, we're okay for them to have it. Yeah. I'm just not actively looking. I'm not going to shops. We basically allow the shop that talked to us early, supported us early, to have them, right? Regardless whether or not they have online presence. Does that make sense? So like, before the cigar even come out, Eric talked to a few shop, and a few shop was like, oh, we'll talk about it when it comes. Everyone know that, oh, it's out now. Have it, try it, you like it, carry it. Right? But if they're not carrying it, it's not that bad. That make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, but I'm just thinking that if I want to get that cigar, the only place I can get it is online.
Which is not bad, right? Is it bad?
What? No, that's not a bad thing as long as the promotion or the awareness of the online shop is making it relevant.
Sure. I mean, we have some pretty popular ones, and we have some, that's not as popular, but it's there.
You got to search for it.
True. You do have to search for it, but so is if I put it in the shops. Now you have to search for it too, and it's even harder to search for it.
No, because I think that if you put it in the shop, and if you got a good store rep, and if you have a good owner that wants to promote that cigar, it's going to be right there, and they're
Mhm.
going to talk about it. Hey, listen, hey, what are you getting today? I'm getting this. And hey, listen, I got this new brand in. Man, I tell you what, this cigar is a sleeper. This cigar is a hidden gem. I'm not telling you to buy it, but if you don't try at least one, I think you're going to miss out. And I'm sure that if you do try it, you're going to probably want to get several.
Okay.
Okay, that's the plus that you have of it being in a shop or a lounge.
Mhm.
But there has to be an awareness of it.
Right, but the
just
awareness that
can't-
you're talking about is it has to happen organically by word of mouth, because I can't be traveling every state.
No, you can. But I tell you this, if I'm the shop owner and I want to sell that cigar and I want it to be a good mover for me. And if it moves well, then I'm thinking, I got to get some more.
Sure.
I am going to make sure that I'm telling my staff, hey, new customers come in, current customers come in, customers that haven't come in for a while, mention the cigar. Bring it
Okay.
up. Bring it up.
Okay.
Okay. But you can't just do it once.
Sure, but that depends on the shop.
Well, again, that depends on the owner.
Usually the rep does that. Usually the rep does that. They go there for an event, they hang out for a little bit, and then they recommend it. The shop,
no. Yeah, so no, that's different. That's different. A rep presence is different than the shop owner and the store rep presence. The event presence, that guy's going to be there one day.
but
and
for the
he's
shop,
gonna-
it doesn't matter. For the shop, okay, Val, let's say you own the shop.
I own a shop.
You got 200 SKUs.
That's what I was going to mention.
You got 200 SKUs. Which one do you push?
Yeah. What event am I talking about?
You're not talking about events every day.
I'm going to ask to see what the guy wants. I'm going to tell him that we have it. and I'm
Because
gonna-
every brand's gonna say, "Hey, you should push the our cigars."
They
Right.
got shelf. Look at they got shelf presence. They've got known established shelf space.
Okay, why do
They've
you
got-
think they get the shelf presence?
Oh, because they're being sold.
They so well.
They sell well. But
Right.
if you got look at there's a cigar company.
No, I'm not done
Out of
yet.
sh-
I'm not done yet because they sell
Okay.
well, right? Okay. Now, Val, all of a sudden, I got you 2 boxes of Andalusian bowl.
Yes. Talk to me.
All right, you need 2 boxes
Yeah.
of Andalusian bowl to your shop. You gotta push Andalusian bowl.
Am I going to push it? I am not going to have to push it. It's going to push itself. It's going to be on the shelf right there at eye level. Okay. Or it might have a sign. I might have a sign on the counter and in the door, just arrived, Andalusian
Okay.
bowl.
Okay. Here it goes. Here it goes. You put out all that work, right? You got 2
Yeah.
boxes Andalusian bowl. I went in there about 2 boxes. Now what?
Sold out. I'm sorry, you missed it.
You sold out. You went through all that thing. You put a sign up and all that stuff. Somebody bought it 2 boxes in the first 5 seconds, and then what?
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. You
No,
did what you wanted
You
to
just
do. You
lost.
moved the
No, you
cigars.
just lost something that's gonna drag more customers to come in.
No, you're not, because then you're going to say, you know what? If you really want this cigar, you got to get on my email list. Okay.
Well, everybody's on your email list. Everybody's on there.
And then you got to tell me, notify me when this cigar comes in.
No, but then by the time you send out email, people who's in the shop that day happen to sit there already got it.
When your email, look it. I went to a shop in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
which was recommended by Eric. Okay.
Okay.
And I got the cigars. All right.
Mhm.
But I missed the cigar 3 times online. By the time I read the email, I went to get it, it was sold out.
Right, because that you can email them, it will be too late. Somebody's there
No, wait,
that
so
want
wait,
it.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
I recommend you a what?
I did what?
I did what?
I don't want to advertise the shop.
But I
So I'm
did.
not gonna. You did.
In Chicago.
give you the-
Bro, I've
I'll
never
listen.
been to
You-
Chicago.
Listen to me. You keep it in your brain. Don't say a word. I'll give you the initials, and it's gonna come to you. I don't want to advertise the shop on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
Other than the fact that it is in downtown Chicago, and the initials are JS.
Oh,
Okay, keep it there.
all right. I got it.
You got it. Now look it. I missed that cigar 3 times.
Okay.
I finally got an email that says, "Hey, I've noticed your interest in getting this cigar, and you did not get the opportunity to get it.
Okay.
If you really want this cigar, hit me up with this email or call me up, leave me a personal message, and I will tag that box for you."
Okay. You see, what you're saying is because that cigar continues to come in, right? So the third time that got to you, or fourth time that got to you.
Look at, but we're talking about a 6 to 7 month span.
Right. But that's because it's a regular production cigar. But when something's a limited edition, what shop does is keep that on the shelf to keep people's interest, not
So
pushing them.
wait, let me tell you now. I went there to get that cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will tell you this much. I did not get it at the great price Eric got it because, unfortunately, I live in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I had all these taxes to pay.
Sure.
However, I wanted that cigar because I was not able to find it or get it.
Okay.
So I got it. Yeah,
Mhm.
it hurt. Yeah, I was upset with it, but in the long run, I was happy that I got it.
But Val, wouldn't that be nice if you knew where to get it online without having to go anywhere? You just order it.
Look, even if I ordered it online, I'm still paying the taxes.
I know, but you wouldn't have to go through all that trouble within 6 months just to get a cigar box.
Yes, I would because I'm ordering it from Chicago. And like I said, I missed 3 emails. It took me 7 months to get that cigar.
No. This is because the distribution. I'm talking about it now. The distribution. So that cigar shop only have so many boxes at a time.
Yeah.
So you send out an email before you got there, somebody already got theirs, right? Because the shop can only go so many boxes. But if you go directly to the source or go online that has plenty of boxes, you order it online, you got yours without having to worry about it.
Wait a minute. When you go to a shop that is a purveyor of the finest cigars, get that word purveyor. It's a new word, guys. Purveyor.
Okay.
Okay. They sell out of the good stuff fast.
Right. And that's exactly the problem.
No, that's not a problem.
Do fireworks.
That's the problem. That's the problem is that people will go to those shops and they only have so little amount of it and they'll miss it.
Tony think that's the problem. I don't
That's
think
a good thing. That's a good thing, Tony.
I don't think that's the problem at all.
You want to move those cigars. You want to sell those cigars. And if that shop runs out of them, you know what? Mission accomplished.
No. Okay. So your goal and my goal are two different. Your goal is similar as Eric's goal. Let's get him, sell him as quick as possible. Okay. My goal is I want more people to try the cigar. I want more variety of people to be able to try that cigar.
Well, if
The
that's
availability is what I want.
Then okay, yeah. So if that's the case, then you've got to change your whole marketing scheme.
No, because
And
if I make 1 million of those cigars, I want to sell quick. Everybody sell as much as you can. But I only have so little. So I want to be able to be available all the time. So people who want to get them is there.
No, what you want to have is selective places. You want to move them. You know you can't get them all the way throughout the United States. You're going to pick and choose those states where you can move them. You know you're going to move them, and you're going to get those cigars in their hands and let them move it.
And
You're
that
not-
I get
you're
that.
not
I
gonna-
get that. I get that. But what you're saying is that you want me to put it in the shop that can do that, right? That's correct. Yes.
You want to get into a shop where you're going to move that they're available and you can move them.
Right. So
And once they're gone, mission
I
accomplished.
get that. But it still had to be done word of mouth. Like, for example, Val, you had to go to that shop and say, would you guys carry it? Because I'm not going to go down there. All the shop that carry us right now is because somebody sent me a text message. I want to get it to try it. I sent it to them and that's pretty good. I want to order it. That's all the shop right now. Is people who probably had to talk to the shop For example, Long Live Tipperus recommended his shop to carry it, and his shop contacted me. I get him to Michael. Right, so it has to be by word of mouth, like because like they go with
Look
what their client wants, right? So if you go to your local shops, this is what I smoke. You guys should carry it, and they contact me, says, hey, I might want to carry it. Send me a couple. I will send them a couple. And that's how it's been happening. and Eric obviously goes to the shop around him, right? So that's what's gonna happen. That's how it happens right now because I don't have a rep and we can't travel. Like I tell Eric just go to California. He won't go.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean,
No, we could talk about this afterwards. California. What's in Cali?
Oh, the event already happened. I didn't
Oh,
tell you
what the
because I
fuck?
won't make it. But there's a
Then
next
why-
one. There's a next one.
San Fran.
When
LA.
is the next one?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I figure if he have another one, he let me know ahead of time. I'll let you know ahead of time. But if he didn't come back to me and say this is gonna happen, then it's too late. Right?
You gotta let me know ahead of time.
Yeah. When I say ahead of time, it'll be like 2 or 3 months ahead of time. I can't do it like a month. No way.
Yeah, like you tell me like a day off, bro. That's not ahead of time.
Well,
Okay?
he told me like 2 days before.
That's not ahead of time.
Yeah, that's not ahead of time. Right? So it had to happen by word of mouth because the shop carries what their client wants, unless the cigar is that famous. So if you go to the shop and says, this is what I smoke, I like it, here, try one. Or I'll contact this message and email them, they'll send you a couple. Then yeah, we can do that. Or Val, how do you think this is gonna happen? How do you think that will happen?
it's hard for me. It's hard for me to go to a shop and say, here, I got this cigar. I think it's really good. It's a new brand. It's from my club. And, I'd like to see it, maybe you want to give it a try in your shop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you don't have something to hand to them to try so they can say, you know what, yeah, I can take a chance on this.
No, all they have to do is reach out to me and I'll send them. And I send them quick. So I send them quick. Long Live Tipperus knows. He's like, yo, I got this guy. I was like, yeah,
Yep.
I'll send it to him right now. let me reach him back to him right now. So it could happen, but like it had to be like that. I want it online at a discount with free shipping. Well, that depends where you're at.
That's up to the shop.
Yeah, that depends where you're at. Most places will give
Who's
free
saying
shipping
that?
out if you order
Yeah.
a whole box.
Dr. Bob's.
God damn you, cheap ass Vietnamese.
No. The online shop right now I know of, I'm pretty sure if we get a box, it will be free shipping.
Yeah, usually most shops have a dollar amount.
Yeah,
if you
most
buy-
shop give you
It-
free shipping.
I've seen shops where if you buy this on this day only, $1 shipping, or
Usually
you
it's
buy
anything
over-
over 125 or 75 or something like that.
yeah. It's safe to say $75 you get a free shipping.
Yeah. It's not hard at all. I went to my local shop, let them know I believe I would be mutual, but if they value your business, then they will consider. Yeah. And he went to his shop contacted me.
Like I said, I went to the one shop and I wanted to get a cigar. I'm not going to give the brand because I want to promote brands.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just give you the number. It's like the number 5. and they didn't have it. They had the other cigars in that line, but not that one that I wanted.
Well, how about this? How about this? Val, you go to your shop and do that. And if they reach out to me, I'll replenish you. I'll replenish you the cigar that you give them.
All right, I'll see. What's tomorrow? Sunday? Sunday.
Right?
Monday's a better day. Yeah.
You go over there, take a picture of him holding the cigar. I send the cigar to you. No problem. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. It's the same thing. I send him the cigar, send it to you. It's the same thing.
Anyway, I went to that shop. They didn't have the cigar that I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
but he says to me, "But if you really want it, I'll get it for you."
Yeah, but then I want the shop to organically carrying it, not just get one box for their client, because that makes no different than you just order directly from us.
Well, what's the minimum? What's the minimum box?
Well, if they order 2 or 3 boxes, that's fine. If they order 1 box for you, that defeats the point.
Well, yeah. So I'd like to, if I'm going to talk to them, I'd like to say, listen, try the cigar. Tell me what you think. You like it? Hey, but I want you to know up front, it's got to be a minimum 2-box purchase.
Right?
It's got to be a minimum. It's got to be a minimum somewhere. Minimum 2, minimum 3. I don't care what the minimum is.
Because if
As
you
long
just
as I
order
know
1
what the
box,
minimum is.
if you just order 1 box for your client, like Val, you came to my shop and say, hey, I really like the cigar, and then you just order 1 box, then I could just have him. I like Val, just contact Michael.
Just
get a box.
just have him contact Mike and order a box.
Yeah, directly. It'll be free shipping, and probably get a swag with it too. I basically say to them, I'm buying a box regardless. I will prefer to buy it from your shop. I do need you to buy more than 1 box. I can get my own box. It's all about supporting it. Yeah. So if a shop take that risk with the Shadow Smoke Legion cigars, and we'll make sure to support it. So. But it has to be organic. I don't want people to go to the shop and just say, hey, order this 1 box for me. That would be the same thing. Just order directly from online. And this is why I say only some shop who's looking to organically carry us right now will get those. Basically, that's what it is. Because I don't want people to order 1 box and just for 1 client and then never again. Like the shop themselves never tried it. So what's the point? So being online has its perks. It's readily available if you're looking for it. If you saw it on somebody's review and then go, okay, Google it, and you find it right away. Usually that's the first thing, right? Like if you saw a review, you like a cigar, you want to try it, you Google it, right? It's an opportunity to carry a cigar very short,
few
short
shots
at the moment. Once they're gone, they're gone. Yeah. So once you Google it, you know where to find them. They are readily available for everybody. There's no catch. There's no like you can only buy 2 sticks. You have to buy this to be able to buy that. There's none of those. Well, don't tell me you never heard of those. Like, okay, you can buy 1 Andalusian bowl if you spend $50 or more.
No, I never came across that.
We have.
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
The only time
Never
I've seen that is in the CRA sampler.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
But not-
at that point, you're buying a sampler.
Yeah, you're buying a sampler. But like, a lot of shop, once they get something really rare or really limited, what they do is they use that to promote the rest of the cigars.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
And I don't want our cigars to become like that, right? If you want a cigar, you want to buy a box, buy a box. You want to buy 5 pack, buy a 5 pack. Buy 1 stick, buy a stick. There should be no string attached. Like, okay, in order to try one of your cigar, I had to spend $50? No. You know what I'm saying? No string attached there. It wouldn't make sense because like when the shop just order $1 for you, you're just throwing money at them, basically. I go order one and I guarantee have money because you already paid me. I order $1. But like it's gotta be a mutual risk. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I mean, this where this where Eric and I kind of have a difference. I want more people to try it. I want more people to give it a try, and being available to anybody who wants to try it. When like I hate it when I go online and I saw a cigar I can never find. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. Like I look at a review. Oh, I want to try that, and I can't find it. Eric will be like, I can always find cigars, but I have cigars that I can't find. But I want it to be really, you know exactly where you find it.
You just need to expand your fucking search engine.
No. I wanted to be able to find it when I want it, find it when I need it.
Yeah, I'm a hunter, so I don't really care. I go hunt for it.
So yeah, that's the difference. I'm not against having shop to carry it. I think it's pretty cool. In fact, I hope the shop is close by enough where I can drive down and hang out. But so far, all the shops are pretty far away from me. And this is why. It takes a while. I mean, the cigar empire is not built in a day.
Nope, but all you need is $6 and a hammer.
$60 and a hammer?
$6 and a hammer.
Why?
I don't know. That's what Patron did.
Wow.
Just a quote.
Wow.
Yeah, I want more people to try it, more people to be able to share it, more people to be able to go like, okay, I don't mind to share with this friend because I know exactly what you get him. Val, you
I get it, Tony. I get what you're saying, but I gotta go with Eric, man. I don't care. I would just want to sell them. I want to move them. It's, the freaking bottom line is move your product, okay? And if that means Alaska don't get them, Alaska don't get them.
Thank
I-
you,
I-
Val.
If that
Thank
means
you,
California
Val.
don't get them
My God.
because of the tax prices for California, or New York can't get them because of the tax prices, I am sorry, guys. It's not me. You talk to your government people. Bring that tax shit down. But hey, look it. You gotta get them where you can, get them while you can. Take advantage of where you can get them.
no, Val,
thank you,
but
Val.
if you get
Wait,
your
look
cigars, if you get your ITS from little guy, you don't pay Chicago tax.
You know what? This is we'll talk differently. So anyway, look it. There's a cigar brand. The guy that lives in Chicago. I ain't gonna mention this brand. I've met him several times. I like to say that we're friends. We're on a friendly basis, but not friends.
Mhm.
Okay. I've seen him at several events. He recognized me. Hey, Eric, his name is Eric. I say, hey, Eric, how you doing? Hey, Val, how you doing? Pretty good. You here? Huh? Yeah, I'm here. I'm seeing what you got. Now, I see him going all over the states. I've seen him in Houston. I've seen him in Dallas. I've seen him in California. I've seen him in South Carolina, in North Carolina. I've seen him in Florida. All right. So he's moving his stuff. But this is what caught my attention 2.5 years ago. I went into Chicago, went to Cigar Shop because I had heard about this brand. And I'm thinking, why don't I hear about this brand? This guy's from Chicago area. I'm in the Chicago area. I should know about this brand. I go into Cigar Shop and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking and I can't find it. You know, vision, can't find it. Okay. So finally, I asked the guy, hey, look it, I'm looking for this cigar. It's by this brand. I know you're supposed to be able to get it here because it's advertised as you can get it at this lounge. Okay. Where's it at? Oh, yeah, we got it. You know where he had it? He had it on the bottom shelf behind the counter. You can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to the guy, hey, wait a minute, what are you doing? Why do you have these cigars on the bottom? You know, this is your neck of the woods. This guy literally lives in your community.
Mm-hmm.
And you have his cigars on the bottom, you got the bottom, you got the floor, you got the shelf, you got them on the very bottom shelf. Behind the register, behind the counters, you can't see them. I said, why are they there? I said, why don't you have them on your display case here? Why don't you have them in your display counter here? You should be pushing this cigar because this is a homegrown product.
But
This is the guy from your community.
if you move the other product to somewhere you can't see, they might pull your thing. They might pull your account.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
I know
that.
about that.
Maybe,
I know about that.
Maybe, but hey, but you know what? There's got to be something there for supporting your local person.
Like you try to put Davidoff in a closet that you can't find.
No, you're not going to do that.
Exactly.
You're not going to do that. Look at Patina. The guy that owns Patina Cigars, he's from the Chicago area.
Okay.
His stuff ain't on the bottom shelf.
Really depends how big the box is.
Well,
His box is tiny.
okay, yeah, we can go with dependent this, dependent that, and what if. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah,
And then that's part of the guy being over there to negotiate where the box is. Because obviously, if he distribute to that shop, he probably go to that shop a few times, and he knows where his box is.
I talked to him about it, and I tell you what. And I talked to the store rep.
Mm-hmm.
When I encountered this, I said, man, what are you doing? Why is this stuff on the bottom over here? I said, this guy is from Chicago. This guy worked in Chicago in a city position. Okay. I said, this guy's from Chicago in a city position, you know, forced into retirement because of something that happened medically to him on the job, lives in your community. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Visits your place.
Okay.
And yet you have his product on the bottom shelf.
Did he move it back up?
When I spoke to the guy and I told him what I encountered, the next time I went to that shop.
I love it.
Obviously, the guy went back to there and negotiated. Talk about it.
I don't really want to negotiate.
Well, you have to. You have to. Because like, if I'm a shop, I have all the other brand that's got to drive me more money than this brand. Whoever speak goes up.
I don't know, Tony. I'm looking at, you know, supporting your guy in your community.
And I get that, and that's a good thing. But in terms of the shops, is whichever makes money goes to where you can see it right away.
I'm gonna tell you. Well, okay, I get it, but hey, he's his. I have been following this guy for at least 4 years. I know a lot about his beginnings, how he started up with, how he got into the business, some of the connections that he made to get into the business, how hard it is to get into the business, the struggles that he went to the business, and now he has boom. He's just climbing up that ladder. He's just climbing up that ladder. Okay.
And I get that. Here's the thing. All right. When we started this project, ITS project, the work distribution is I get the cigar into the state. and Eric is supposed to get it out there.
Well, that's a lot of lot of work. That's a lot of work and responsibility.
Well, I did my part of the work and responsibility.
Well, yeah, I know that, but it takes time. It takes time to take off and get down the runway.
Oh, sure.
But that being said, I'm just saying that his vision was not to just have one cigar and maybe come out with a second one. His vision was to come out with a brand, to get established, to get some lines in order, and then develop, expand, spread his line, project his image, start to go on interviews,
Mm-hmm.
be noticed, be aware of, going to PCA,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and then now I can tell you right now, I can go to Benny's and I don't have to go to Chicago anymore
Okay.
because his stuff is carried by the entire Benny line.
Right. So Eric, go to Chicago. Eric, it's time for you to contact JS.
Saying that, I'm not saying that it took him a year to do that. We're looking at 5 years.
Oh yeah. So Eric, go to Chicago, move there for 5 years.
But I'm just saying that his whole mission was to get in the cigar industry, get in the cigar business, get his product known, get his product out there, and then start to be recognized.
And I agree.
And
I
then-
mean, I agree with everything you say, Val. And here's the thing, we're only 2 months in.
Yeah.
And Eric only has so much time, so I'm counting on
Oh,
Eric
no.
to eventually.
No, I get that. I know, I get it. No, I get it. And you know, you guys have, both of you guys, everybody has, they have their business they got to take care of.
Mhm.
They got their personal stuff they got to take care of, and then they got to try to squeeze in and manage whatever they can do to move this product now. And that's a limited time. And now you're looking at time management. So you really have to dedicate a block of time to do that.
With that being
And
said,
you-
Eric, did you talk to Black Sheep?
Not yet.
Shouldn't you meet them this week?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow?
I don't know.
Tomorrow's the end of this week.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
no.
but like the
But
it's like the fourth. You know, I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that it's hard to do on what you're doing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but-
definitely.
but
I mean,
you-
Eric's
but
favorite
you
shop
know
don't even
that.
want to carry it.
But you know that. Okay? And
Mhm.
sometimes when you make little gains, you make baby steps. It
We
doesn't
definitely did.
It doesn't seem like you took a step at all because they're small steps. But you are progressing. You are progressing. And
We
that's
are.
that's the part of that's the big point.
We're progressing very slowly, but in terms of how much time has passed, it's actually not that much time. So I'm actually happy with it. I'm content with it. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my God, there's only like 4 places that carry out cigar right now, you know, something like that. Like, you know, that's not what I'm thinking. Like
So-
my focus is really, I gotta
So-
say again, more people trying.
okay. So how many shops are there? Is it at? Not online stores, just shops.
Right now we got 2.
Okay, so you got 2. Okay, and then the online presence, you have how many?
2 or 3? 2.
Okay, 2. So
3.
with 3.
3.
3. Okay, so
Zoo.
with the exception
Guy.
of Mike,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
okay,
fat boy.
how is your feedback or contact with the other shops as far as the movement doing?
I have not checked the movement
Okay, and
because
the
it's only been so long, right? It's only
Well,
been so long.
I'm still.
yeah, I get it. I
Dude, like,
get it.
I still need a few more video to pop.
Well, it's only been a few months, and then some of them, most of them went out June. Like the samples went out June before they want
Yeah,
to order. Whatever.
yeah.
So it's
yeah.
only the beginning of July. So June 24th is 1 month. And we're only 10 days from
Yeah,
from
yeah,
that
I
1
know.
month.
It's only 6 weeks, really.
So it takes time for people to try it, reviewer to try it, and all that stuff. You know, it's only been a little bit
And
over.
you know what? I don't care about the reviewers.
No, I think reviewers.
No, reviewer are very, very important though.
Well, yeah, in your aspect it is, but not to me.
No, you have
No,
no idea
reviewers
how
bring the
important-
name out there, right? So now you heard the name. Whether or not you want to try it is up to you, but you heard the name. You heard
Yeah.
what notes are in the cigar, and whether or not it interests you. It's the same thing as if you go to a shop, you see one.
Like to me, reviewer or.
And well,
All
I'm
right,
not
look
even
at-
looking at reviewers in terms of bringing sales. I'm seeing reviewers as in studying the cigar.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to listen to the reviewer. He's going to introduce to the cigar. He's going to give me the tasting notes from the first, second, and third note. And
Mhm.
at the end, when that person signs off, and I'm just guessing, I don't know. They're probably going to say, "Well, this has been a review of the ITS, and I want to thank so and so and so and so for this cigar. And if you're interested in trying the cigar, you can find the cigars at."
No, you
They
can't say
can't
that on
do
YouTube.
that. They can't do that.
You can't do that.
Can it be printed down in
No,
the
you
bottom?
can't do that.
It
Can't do
cannot
it.
be anywhere.
Oh,
Now, I know.
Okay.
This is why.
okay.
I'm already planning making video about this YouTuber thing and everything like that. And tell the truth,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that, guys.
This is why
Yeah.
I wanted to have a community chat where we can give that information out.
reviewers
I guess-
are actually very important, though.
I guess it's because I'm used to seeing in the past where I'm seeing these reviewers and they're saying, if you want to get the cigar, you can go to, Timbuktu.com.
Timbuktu.
Can't do that
I'm
anymore.
just, or you can go to Casablanca
No,
or whatever.
in the past they can. Now they can't
Morocco.
do it anymore.
I did not know that. I just thought that you couldn't. I guess it is part of selling, right? If you do
You
that.
can, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the disconnect that I had. That's the disconnect that I had. So that being said, then I am guessing the content person is going to say, "Hey, if you're interested in trying this cigar, look it up online."
So enough, you can't even do that.
You can't even do that.
You can't even do that. But YouTube is so skewed right now. There's so much wordplay that you have to do all that. It's not as simple as before. Now, even you rate it, it's kind of like they don't want you to do that either.
Yeah.
Bro.
Really?
The
Wow.
smartest thing I heard was learn about it.
Learn about it.
Yeah.
That's the smartest fucking thing.
That's the smartest thing I heard last month.
Go learn about it.
Yeah. That was genius.
Yep.
Learn about it. Learn a lot about it.
I give Pick Jimmy that shit, bro.
Can
I
you-
shout him
can
out
you-
for that. Fuck
Look
that.
Can you say something like, "Hey, if you're really interested in cigar and you want to learn about it, Google the name of this cigar."
You can't
Can
say
you
that.
do that?
You can't say that. Yes, learn. So
You can learn
there's
about it.
words that you have to learn about it now. But the thing is, like, YouTube right now is in the middle of a fucking skew that soon enough we can't even show the goddamn cigar.
So what we will do is we'll have a community chat where all that information of anywhere that you can find it will be available, but off YouTube.
Oh,
In fact,
well,
I'll probably run some raffles in there.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. But yeah, Val, like YouTube right now, like they don't want you to light the cigar. They don't want you to hold the cigar. They don't want anyone to fucking you show the fucking cigar.
Yeah. I'll probably run some like ashtrays, like a few of those Shadow Smoke Legion ashtrays on that community chat randomly.
But yeah,
wow,
so,
I was not aware of that.
yeah. So that's why I'm trying to work my way around that right now.
Yeah.
That's why
Okay.
Val. There's a reason why we say our channel might just get ripped off.
Yeah.
The fucking
I'm pretty
world.
sure you will eventually. I'm pretty sure you will. That's why like Cigars Daily, they have a separate Cigars Daily Plus where
Right.
they post all that information there instead.
Okay. Well, yeah, but he went into his own.
Right, but the
realm
community
of
chat will be
things.
same thing. It will be another platform again. So
Okay.
So yeah, we are pretty much YouTube is screwing us.
Well, let's just say they're not being cordial.
well, it makes sense in terms of business perspective. Because they have to watch out for the parenting, whatever. But
Well, wait a minute. No, because if this is, if you are promoting or indicating that this is a format for 21 years and older,
no, that's not how it works. Because YouTube algorithm sometimes is skewed. If you watch long enough, it goes to weird places. All right. If you just have autoplay and just play videos after video,
so
eventually
so,
you'll start recommending things that people shouldn't see.
so and is that, and I'm guessing that is why I'm hearing a lot of reviewers that review the spirits. They're
They're not even showing the bottle no more, Val.
they're rephrasing it, and
Yeah.
they're not. Yeah, okay. So they're running into the same
Situation
pitfall.
as us.
the
Yeah.
same pitfall that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So if you tell them where to buy it, and kids might not know, they will just type in and then try to find it.
Yeah, let them find it for a Father's Day gift, a birthday.
Well, that's not what the concern was, right?
Christmas.
Because the parent will be like, "Why are you showing this to my kids, and why are they able to buy it?"
Hey,
No, because your kid used a fake account that say he was older than he was. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but then that's not what the argument was, right?
okay. Okay. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to say that I'm with Eric. Move them. Don't worry about where they're being sent to be moved.
And
Just
which
move
is
'em.
fine. Eric can move him as long as you go out to move him. I'm good with that. Eric, go move him.
I wasn't
I tell you what.
planning to go your route. So it's all
Look
right.
at, Eric, I'm gonna give you something that's a blast from the past. If people ever remember what the yellow pages were, I'm gonna say, let your fingers do the walking. Look that
What?
stuff up online and start making phone calls. That's how I would do it.
Yeah, I'm okay. Anybody who calls me up, I'm like, okay, we'll take care of that.
In
quick.
today's marketplace, because of the way it's being done, yeah, I make a phone call and I keep a record of it, so I know, calls I made, contacts I made, if I left a message or whatever, at least I have a record of what I'm
mean,
doing.
People who's gonna order a cigar should do it quick because I had to support like Eric's smoking habit as well. He's just like 1 or 2 stick every day.
This is
Yeah,
my first cigar of the week.
Sure.
It really is. I haven't smoked for a whole week.
So we had to support his smoking habit, and it will disappear really quickly.
and now because I don't know if anybody in your states that you're in, have you noticed the tax increase in your cigar purchases?
Massachusetts?
I went up. Our state tax went up from 36 to 45%
We have 45% to start with.
in Massachusetts.
Oh yeah.
I haven't bought cigars, so I don't know.
Have you noticed anything, Martine?
Nope. Not in Texas.
Well, I think yours is only like a goddamn penny.
It's
Yeah,
a quarter max, I think.
but there's always sales tax too. So
Yeah.
yeah, Massachusetts is not a cigar friendly place. The cigars are expensive.
Man, yeah, I'm learning that about a lot of states where, and I didn't realize it until I started looking up and matching up this what the state stuff is doing. And I said, damn, I sure am glad I don't live in that state.
Yeah, I was Eric was like making fun of me because I went to the local shop buy some olivas and I spent $50.
Yeah, I tell you what. And then when you see, well, I don't want to get into that part, but when you see that brand come up at and I never used to look at it. I never used to look at that brand until this tax price went up, and now I start looking at them more. When I see, oh shit, I can get this for 50% off. Hey, I gotta get this now.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
state. Different
Oh,
state.
yeah.
They try to make it hard. That's why online is nice. You don't have to deal with that. You don't have to worry about that.
I don't know. Some online shop do charge you your state tax though.
Online shop, yeah. If it's within your own state, yeah. If like Val
Yeah.
decides to order online from his
even
own state,
outside of state. Sometimes they charge you for your state instead of theirs.
it depends
But
on the shop.
that's all depend though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on the shop. Yeah, it does happen. But yeah, I like I said, I look at it as like, it's just started. I'm taking Val's suggestion to be patient, relax. I take Eric's suggestion to like, what do you expect? It's only been like a few weeks,
Yes,
and I'm just
it's
chilling
true.
back.
Just relax. Just let it ride.
Yeah, because I have other stuff to deal with, right? So I'm like focusing on other stuff right now. Like I said, the ashtray, the humidor is on its way. I had to deal with that too. So
Just like I went into the cigar shop last week, and the guy says to me, "Hey, what are you looking for?" I said, "I'm looking for the 38-year-old blonde, single."
yeah, it's just I'm taking my time right now. I'm really try to recover from this allergy stuff. Try to recover and kind of focus on family a little bit. Try to focus on myself a little bit, and basically get ready. Also, I have traveling coming up. I was really busy with work, like really, really, really busy. For those people who doesn't know, like when you do work with international stuff, right now the world is a mess, and there's a lot of work. So I've been focusing on that. I've been working a lot, and that's why like I don't have time to chat. I just work. Right, so I'm kind of like depend on the people in the Legion to self-regulate.
Regulators.
Yeah, because I had to pay attention to those things before I came back, and once I got all those things settled and come back, we're working on all the people who support the Shadow and Shadow's Work Legion as well, to kind of revitalize it. That's the plan.
Have we reached out to Half Wheel yet?
I haven't. I mean, I thought Eric's gonna just drive his SUV right into the.
Well,
the
you
quarter.
told me differently, so I'm waiting on that.
Okay.
There it
All right.
goes.
Because I wasn't sure if you gotta drive your truck right into
I would. I told you I would, but we have a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it
So-
some time, right?
That's
Give it
why,
some
that's,
time.
why,
You just started.
that's why I didn't even bring it up.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know. It take time. So
Yeah, we take some time. Val is right. With like 18 months, I feel like my life was just not around, and I just try to focus on my life a little bit.
that's what I've been doing.
Oh,
I'm just chilling. And I go to sleep early now.
Yeah, like I bought a new SUV. And I've been driving that SUV out of my family every day. Every day we're going somewhere.
That's crazy.
It's nice.
I
Go
don't
and do
want to.
something.
I do not want to do that.
Well, my wife don't have to work. She have no job right now.
I'm gonna sit my ass home.
So just go out and do something every day. Go hang out, go find food, go to different places.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, my wife is going through a second stage of retirement. It's great.
You gain any weight yet?
Not yet, because we've been active.
Oh, okay.
I lost weight from being active.
No, I don't know about that one, bro.
Oh, I definitely lost weight. I lost about
Half a
6
pound.
pounds.
Here's his water weight.
6 pounds.
So,
Oh, I drink a lot of water.
Instead of 285, 279.
No, it's 197. It's 197. Get it right.
Fucking can't believe you're like 200 pounders.
Don't be jealous. I can eat.
It's like, I'm not jealous on that. Trust me.
Right. So it just I'm focusing my life. I'm focusing on kind of relax before I get back onto doing everything again. And I'm pretty sure once I get back on it, it'll be a whole different story. It'll be like, let's get it on, let's get it done again. Let's have some tribal, let's have some ideas. That's the plan.
All right. So my plan is stay off tribal. Got it.
I haven't seen you been on tribal either. So
Yes, I told you. I've been focusing on spending more time with Odette.
yeah.
Tell the truth.
So we're like, 18 months through, we're taking a small vacation. Right, Val?
That's right.
So I'm counting on Val to start some sessions on during the daytime too. So we can have some new members during the day chatting.
I
Ain't
just
nobody
got
got time
to
to-
figure out a good time because, most of the guys are at work during the day.
Yeah.
So it's got to be like a late afternoon, like maybe 4 p.m., something like that, 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the target time.
So it's just matter of time to get back on the space on this. As I feel better, I'll be jumping on more, and we'll probably have some stuff setting up together, and then we can have all kind of crazy fun again. Waiting for stuff to come in. I'm waiting for some stupid stuff to come in so I can do some giveaways too. I'm still waiting for Eric to go make some business card too. So I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's important, guys. That's
Odette
important.
asked me about it today. I was like, I look at her. I was like, I can wait. She asked me like literally today at work. She's like, "You made your business card yet?" I looked at her. I was like, just let me hang out. Let me do my thing.
He was supposed to make that business card like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife asked me about that. I was like, that's Eric. That's Eric. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on.
Yeah. Odette and you fucking brought it up today. What the fuck?
It's just one thing after another, I mean, I know your focus is on that studio right now, and now you're moving that studio upstairs, so I don't even get it.
It's not even. What do you mean focus? I'm done with this. And I've been focusing on it.
You were.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah. I mean, I love the fact that you had a boom mic before, like a mic right next. Now you don't have that. It's kind of weird.
Well, in order to do not sharing a mic, I need to use the wireless mic. So
You guys can be
if it was by
closer,
myself-
like
if it
closer.
was myself, I would use. Tell the truth, I'm getting sick. I need to buy a new mic, a new boom mic.
I'm gonna set up a studio outside now that I have a pergola, so I'll be smoking outside.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll probably have some like afternoon chat sessions and stuff too.
Yeah, I don't have time
outside.
for that.
So yeah, I have a lot of plan. I put it together tomorrow. I put the furniture together and stuff. So
So
tomorrow,
this chair is comfortable. Even Martine says it's comfortable.
I have those outdoor seat chair, and we'll see whether or not that's comfortable.
Those are not going to be comfortable.
I know, but I'm only gonna smoke there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So tomorrow I have tomorrow morning I'll take my wife out to Boston. In the afternoon I'll come back to put some furniture together. And that's the night,
What's tomorrow? Oh shit, tomorrow's Sunday.
Tomorrow Sunday.
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Tomorrow is also my mother-in-law's birthday. And then Tuesday is my dog's birthday. 1 year old. My wife cried thinking about that. She says,
a
only
dog.
1 year old? There's only like, what, 10, 15 of those left? Start crying.
Yeah, unless you kill the damn dog, then she got to worry about those 10, 11 years.
Oh, she thinks the time is short. Too short. Too short. So,
Yep.
well, anyways,
Yeah, that's true.
11:05 or 11:06 now. I hope everybody enjoy your July 4th weekend. I hope your American cigar is treating you well. For some reason, mine was like I would say very different taste today because my palate is just too fresh. And yeah, and hopefully very soon I can actually say, hey, we're done here. Let's go to chat in the chat room together, and that'll be fun. All right. So for now, this is it for tonight. I'll see you guys next week. Oh no, not next Wednesday. And I won't see you next Saturday, but we'll see each other next Wednesday. And then a week after that, we had a Davidoff smoke together on Saturday. And was that the week after that is Opus?
I don't know. All I know, I'm smoking ITS. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
So,
I don't know no other brand, no other cigars. So yeah.
Don't give me that bullshit. Come on, man. You gotta, yeah, you gotta share the fun.
I ain't gotta do shit.
You were happy when I announced it. Shut up.
Yeah, but I'm not smoking. I ain't smoking nothing else.
All right. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right. So have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys next Wednesday.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Go get your
guys.
ITS, boys.
Go do your ITS. Yes.